Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. It is wonderful connecting with you. Saying hi, hello, how do you do? What is happening? What is going on with you? Blessings, 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 and more blessings are speaking to you. For those who will be live, yes, 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 let's do the thing. For those who will hashtag it and replay it, I love it. For those who will be on, I don't know you on, and I might not never know you on. I could appreciate that. And for those who will be used by God at some point down the road to encourage this girl, let's make it do what it do. Let's make it do what it do. Let's make it do what it do. All right, beloved. So we've been talking so far this week about this idea of more. There is more in you, really much, 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 much more. You get to decide how much of it you want to share with the universe. You get to decide that. You get to decide how much you want to share with God, with your fellow human, with animals, with the earth, with the atmosphere, with the universe. Okay? You get to decide. Now, as for me in my house, we want to share everything that we post to share. We want to share everything that we post to share. Okay? I'm just saying. You can share what you want to share. I want to share everything that I'm supposed to share. I do. I want to share it all. Why? Why is that I want to do that? My soul be screaming, girl, there's more. Did you know that? Did you know that there is more? Did you know that you have more to offer? Did you know that hey, cousin, good morning. Love you, love you all is well. Did you know that there is so much more available for us? Erica, good morning, honey bun. Hey, 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 love you right back. Did you know that there is more? Look, then why you holding on to it? Why you got it clutched up like somebody gonna steal it for you? Can't nobody steal what you supposed to give away anyway. What you supposed to share. Let me change that language. Because all of it is not a gift. Some of it you gotta pay for. Okay? Some of the benefits you got to pay for. You got to pay for it. So give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaking together, and running over, says scripture. But look, you got the goods. You've got your unique version of the goods. Don't hold on to it. Don't keep it for yourself. Don't just, lean into it and let it be what it be. No, no, no. Look, so relishing in your more. Relishing in your more. And relishing means enjoying, savoring, loving, appreciating, and delighting in. Relishing in your more. Enjoying, savoring, loving, appreciating, and delighting in. It refers to taking great pleasure or satisfaction in something, often with anticipation or intense enjoyment. Okay, now I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Coop, Coop. Good morning, Coop. I love you right back. And you're more. You got more. You got more to share, more to give, more to unleash, more to introduce, more to explore, more to know, more to have, more to be. Like you got more, beloved. You do. So I'm just saying, let's go for the more. Let's not, sell ourselves short. If you sell yourself short, then you selling other folks short. You selling me short. If you selling you short, if you don't believe you got more, if you ain't interested in your more, I'm just saying. I know. Everybody don't be wanting to live this life. Because your girl always doing something. She always got something up her sleeve. 7 days. We will be this time next week. I'll be up. The vehicle will be packed. The vehicle will be ready to go. And we be pulling off at 8 o'clock. We'll be pulling out the gate at 8 o'clock. We'll be out of here. We out of here. Heading to the retreat center to lavish in the self-love queens adventure. Is this our 6th? It's not our 7th. This is our 6th because the 5th one was Aruba. I don't know how to do whatever they be doing. You know, I can't roll my R's. Like I can't do that, whatever it is. I don't know, have I ever tried? I think I tried. Anyway, I'm practice and see if I can roll my. I don't think I can though. Anyhow, stay focused, Kathy. Stay focused. Focus. Relishing in your more. Appreciating, loving, delighting in, honoring your more. What's your next? What's your addition? What's your contribution? What's your next contribution? I know it's more in you. You don't know there's more in you? Oh, yeah. Now, look, I am not suggesting that we be overworked, tired, bent out of shape, that we're lacking rest and harmony. And no way am I suggesting that. No. But I'm saying sometimes we be sleeping on ourselves. Sometimes we be sleeping. I like the be form, just in case you haven't noticed. Like words like ain't and be and can't. I like those words. I do. I appreciate them. They just feel right to my soul. So we be sleeping on. We be sleeping on parts of ourselves that is the stuff, the gems, the gold, right? We be sleeping on. And I ain't for the sleeping on stuff. I'm not for it. I'm not. I'm just not. And I know some people just want to put their feet up and, eat their bombs. And I'm not against that. I'm not against it. I'm not. That's what sets your soul on fire. Is that what helps you to live in harmony? If that's what gives you, if that's where you are in your stage of life. Yes, but this 63-year-old is like, look, we got to get some stuff together. We got to keep some stuff together so that we can continue to produce. We can continue to show up. We can continue to live out of our more and to share from our more, because the more that you find out about you, yourself, your offerings, the clearer they are, the more you have to offer. Did you know that? The clearer they are, the more you have to offer. Yep. For real, though. For real. Because, thank you for the love. Because what happens is when you offer more, you discover more about you. You become more acquainted with yourself. You do. And then when you do, you're like, well, I didn't even know that was in there. Or I didn't know I enjoyed that. Or I didn't know I had the capability to do this. Or I didn't know I could last this long. I didn't know that it would make this kind of difference in people's lives. Or I wasn't aware. Oh my God, I can do this. Yeah, because you did that thing over there before this. There's more in you, beloved. There's more for you to service with. It's more for you to dream with. It's more for you to offer. Yay! I'm super excited. My pom-pom all the way across the room. I'm not getting up, go get it. Because I got to move this, because I got stuff jerry-rigged. So so I can have the leverage, the height, all the things. And, we'll do a pom pom tomorrow. I'll bring my pom pom over here. And because I know, unless I done made a mistake, I don't travel without it. I don't travel without it. I got it with me. Ha! I'm gonna shake it. Ha! It's gonna be blue. Ha! Y'all know last week we talked about extra laughter, right? Laughter does a heart like medicine. Uh, right? So, anyhow, relishing in your more. Like, set with yourself and see what is more for you. Had so much fun there. Queen Adventure is an adventure. You don't know what you're going to get each time we go. It's exciting and amazing. The things that we share and how we love on one another is life-giving. I know, right? Yeah, the self-love queens. I like so this is a more, right? How we got here. Some people don't know the stories. Let me give you a quick rundown. In 2019, in 2013, I got a vision from God that said, I'm gonna need you to leave this place. He was talking about Wayne County Community College District. Not that it was a bad place. Actually, it was a wonderful place for me. I got to retire from there. I worked there 36 years. But at year 30, God was like, excuse me, and knock, knock, knock. You're a little bit too happy. I'm gonna need you to leave here. And my finances wasn't saying that. It wasn't. I was like, who? Who me? Couldn't be. Then who? you know, uh look who's here, Punchinella. Remember that? Punchinella. Who, me? Couldn't be this who. That's why I was doing Punchinella with God. Like, what? But I knew it in my shanana. Like, I knew it was time to go. Nobody could. I was like, ooh, I'm going to have to go. Because what he also gave me the vision, like, you can stay here and be scared if you want to and think this is where your livelihood come from, but you're going to die on the vine. And I'm like, okay, I'm going, but I'm scared. Like, what this going to look like? And, and so I planned, but what God let me sit with that for about a year, and he was like, girl, ain't nobody told you had to leave right now. Yes, you can wait into retirement, because I had to wait basically from when I heard it to almost like another 5 years, because I wasn't going to be able to collect, retirement until I was 55, because I heard this when I was about 50. So anyhow, I think I left 56 because then Amanda came and I wanted to stay while she finished her nursing program so she can get all the benefits of me being her academic advisor, because I was the academic advisor for the nursing students. Yes, I'm talking fast because I know, it's a long drawn out story, and I'm just saying. Anyhow, but I knew that's what God has said in my spirit, so I just started preparing. And fast forward, we retire May 31st, 2019, and we're launched into this world. Two women changed my life, being exposed to them. Lisa Nichols and Susie Carter changed my life. That level of life they was living in, it was only a fairy tale world. And I was like dragged along in the process. Well, and COVID came. And so whereas I wouldn't have been hump day, hey Ray Price, good morning. Whereas I wouldn't have been able to have the level of intimacy. Well, the first event we went to was in Newport Beach, California. I ain't never heard of Newport Beach. I ain't never heard of I think it was I forget who airport we came into. Somebody named, I don't know. It wasn't Will Rogers, but something like that, right? Anyway, we come into this airport. We stay in a penthouse because that's all that's left. And I was determined I needed to have the whole experience. And that was the launch, 2019, October, November. Keep in mind what was happening after that, right? Because in less than what, 5 months, we're gonna be locked down. We were in this room with over 700 individuals from all over the world. And I heard nothing about there being an outbreak. Nobody that I knew, because I connected with sisters and brothers from all over the world from that point, still have great relationships as a result of that place. People who are in my life, who I treasure them, I met them there. Right. And so God was like, oh, you coming out your square, you coming out your circle. I'm about to bust the world wide open for you because, yeah, it's why you lived well, and the way you've done it has worked well for you. But, sister girl, no, I'm going to need you. And this is a vision that I got. God said, I'm going to need you to, what did he say? He said two things. I'm going to need you to start taking risks and breaking rules. And if anybody knew me, I was not a risk taker, and I had some scarcity going on. I didn't know that till later. It was going to take me 5 months to learn this lesson. Anyway, it's all in the book. Freedom is Our Birthright is my second book that I wrote. And this is not a plug for the book. Yeah, anyway, get the book. I'll talk about that one day, but we're gonna have another book soon. Anyway, Freedom is Our Birthright. Right. And so we went on, we had the event. I began to be exposed to things I had never experienced. But God told me, I'm gonna need you to start breaking rules and taking risks. And when he told me that, sitting at my desk in Wayne County Community College, I saw myself I saw something leap off a cliff and then soar. Me, an eagle, I don't know, but that's what I experienced, like in a vision, right? Okay, that led me to leaping and soaring. I was leaping and soaring and terrified, and leaping and soaring and terrified, leaping and soaring and terrifying. Soaring eventually to, one of the things, we launched into like business and entrepreneurship and all the things. So much of it was like not the way I was built, like kind of, anyway. I'm so grateful for these women and the lives that they live, because I was exposed to this level of stuff that mind blowing. Anyhow, that led us to the development of our own stuff. The first thing that I developed was the life transition experience, LTE. Do LTE. If you know, you know. That is a live coaching call that I do every first and third Saturday from 10:30 to noon. There's a group of women who've been on that call since February of 2020. It's been going for 6 years now, going into our 7th year. Amazing. There's a small monthly fee where you get me live, a group of women in the room, and we do this, right? And then I developed. I think the first thing I developed actually was my 6-week self-love course off of my book. That's the first thing. And then it was 6 women. It was a small group of women who took that course. And those women became the self-love queens advocates. So they pretty much took everything else that I did or served with me or whatever. So you often will see them serving at the Queen's Adventure because they've committed to self-love life. They've since gone on and been certified as self-love coaches. I mean, God has done some amazing things. Oh my God, when I think about it, this is the more in real time. Like, I'm just talking extraneously off the top of my head. But anyway, at one point, while I'm in the fog of all of that swirling and everything going on, I'm God, I start to do meditation in the morning, like listening to the bird sounds and all the things, just grounding and whatever. I'm like, Kathy, what you doing? Who you becoming? What is happening to you? And so I was sitting down this morning, and God just started spoon feeding me the Queen's Adventure. Like, he just started downloading it into me, the Queen's Adventure. And I'm just like, what? And so literally he downloaded into me, I think in 2021. He just started down to 22, 23, 24, 25, 25, 26. So we did in 21. Anyway, this is the 6th one. I don't know. I got to look at the first year. He started downloading it, and here we are at the 6th one. That's because I made myself available for more. Ooh, that story went so fast. I love y'all. We're at the top of the hour. I appreciate you. So the Self-Love Queen's Adventure, it is from the throne room. Okay. I love you. I appreciate you. I value you. And at the moment that Abba, God, gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, you and I, we gave up the right to not be amazing. I thank you for the love. You don't have the right to not be amazing. And I need you to stop thinking you're not amazing. Who told you that? Who told you that? Who said that to you? I don't even know. Like, why they say that? Because they ain't telling the truth. That what somebody said, it's a lie, they a lie, and the truth ain't in them. Bye, y'all. Have a fantastic day. I do love you for real, even though I'm cutting up this morning. I will be on first thing in the morning at 5:40-ish a.m. Bye-bye now.